Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Mosky again. This time I'm live, and we're gonna most probably complete Pillars of Eternity today. There's not much left in the game. I did say that there is a choice I want to make. Yeah, I did say that we would make a choice today. What I've decided right now, for the time being, is we are going to. My bad. Yeah, we are going to most probably today do the two side quests for the two gods. First of all, because those gods are somehow connected to our party members, and each party member, I want each party member to give some kind of input on each god. That's a simple start. I will go with the one where the reincarnation process takes place. We do have to talk with them all, so I don't have much of a choice here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the quests of both of these gods. Alright. We're gonna start this. We already did the quest for two of the gods. Alright. There you go. Let's check out this one first. Pray to I need to bring up this. Right. Okay. Pillars of Eternity. God. No. Okay, there we go. Let's do this then. Yeah. Which one did I say I wanted to do again? Berat, right? I have to do his quest then. Yeah, set the soul back into a reincarnation cycle. I think that's the one I want to do. There's another slight thing that I most probably have missed, and I'm going to do that as well today. So, we will most probably complete the game. The first hour of the stream will most probably be me doing all the side quests. This one is Rymar, where all lights and stillness. There we go. Alright.
My end comes to all.
Okay. You got anything for him? So you got a quest now for him. Into the white. There you go. The second god I need to speak to is you, Berat, I believe. Berat is the one we need to. There is life and death and life. Alright. Okay. And we'll also talk both of these cards. We are not gonna do the quests though. For Iliad is live every note of life songs. What is that? Pray to Helia. Whistle to the bird.
You journeyed to my temple and found. Yes. And each should create wonders of commensurate value. Their might inspires countless songs and tales. You must.
Alright. Alright. What about these songs? Yeah, new life.
When you reach the burial isle, you will find souls there. Choose Restoration Watcher. Return
I think I would hear what the other gods say first.
I'm not done with you.
Yo, Pagina some answers. Yeah, that's the one.
What does that mean? We all.
Okay. There's one. I'm listening to every god, but I'm not promising them anything. That's what I'm gonna do. Survival begins with strength and again.
The lioness reigns still and
Alright.
You sought and walked.
I had chaos.
Let him know.
Alright. We already been through this cutscene. That's the reason why I'm skipping.
Would it?
They both fear change.
And why not?
Wait, is Gallivant is that the actual ending to the game? It seemed like that because Margaret and everybody is in here. I don't know, but for me, I think this is the best way to do it. Berat send souls back into reincarnation cycle, because I think that is the natural process of life, so it only makes sense. Alright.
This
And to track.
you have
And if you souls were ripped from the world.
what they
And improvement is the goal. A big
be careful.
would it go?
Alright.
As thus the memory.
And when you
Hunt him.
strength,
My friend, this is a most auspicious.
Okay, I would like to hear what the other gods have to say first.
consider and
There you go. We haven't decided anything yet, because we have not promised them anything. Alright, so let's do these two quests. Servant of Death. I've killed the dwarf. Okay. Was strangely tree-like in vision. She went to a place called Golden Grove. Okay. Told me that High Owit Erona often ventures into Elmshire in search of remedies to prolong her. Okay, so we have to go to Elmshire. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to talk to Durance as well, just like I originally did. I need to convince him that he's delusional. There's also a few other things I need to do before I go on to complete the game. Because that will affect my choices. That's gonna be a major issue. Wait, Durance leveled up. At this point, I'm fine with whatever he gets. Pick this one. I believe this one is the one I gave you previously.
Sorry.
At this point, it's fine.
The eyeless face
Okay.
seems to hound my steps. They say he unravels mysteries as well as hides them.
Oh my god, there's so many people talking. I can't understand anything.
Think Margaret would fall prey to such surely Aethys earned his death at Godhammer Citadel, but not must we always be tools of gods? If Woodica and Margaret, if they are the cause of this, the Hollowborn, if the purges were never necessary, if Aethys was fighting back,
Then your Godhammer didn't save Guy, would it doomed it.
so many lies. And Woodica, perhaps she is the next god to fall beneath the Godhammer.
Would it have been better that you spared this knowledge?
No, I am glad to have walked this far with you, seen this truth. Perhaps it was what I was meant to see, with a watcher's eyes. All these dances of words and intrigues, machines of men, twisted, ripping the souls of children, and by the gods, the goddess of justice. If I could end her like Aethys, Margaret burned her once. One can do so again. Woodica, she must answer to her own justice.
Justice or revenge?
Anyone with a shred of spirit seeks both justice and punishment. It burns in the heart of anyone who lives. All seek it. If the world does not balance, we all drown in the oceans. And the gods would not care. Margaret, she must be redeemed. And punishing Woodica, that will serve.
Margaret was allied with Woodica. She tried to kill all the makers of a Godhammer.
Is this some final joke at my expense? To test my faith further? And why would you think that, Watcher?
The others who made Godhammer, they all died, didn't they? That's why I saw their symbol of fate from your staff.
If all you have are questions, then I have enough of those. She is a bitch of a goddess, to be sure. But even a whore only goes so far in crossing those she serves.
You said you left Ashfall without telling anyone of your departures.
You answer a question with a question. Then why did I feel her disappointment at Halgot? Why were we shamed?
Because I think she tried to kill you there.
Kill me? She is a goddess. I still drink from her burning breasts, Watcher.
What?
If she wished me dead, she could trace me to my source and kill me.
You know what? You deserve that, but I'm still gonna save you. In a dream of Godhammer, your spirit booked blurred. Indistinct in the light, as if it had been sheared from you. If you had been damaged, as I saw in Godhammer region, then she may be unable to see you as you once were.
There's no proof, Watcher. I was a fool to think you could help me see any farther than I could.
If you don't trust me, then trust yourself. Admit that the other Godhammer builders are dead.
They died in the blast, yes. The other 11. I was the only one to walk away. I thought we had wronged our goddess. That this was my trial, and if I could prove myself worthy of her! I should have known better. There is only one God of redemption, and I saw him ended.
What was the end of that scream, bro? Dearns, we can make this right.
To think I served her, I followed her. Now I shall serve no one. Woodika's lies must be answered. And now it seems I must take fire and war from a goddess's false claim as well. I still take from her strength as I did, for as long as it lasts. For I shall not cast her aside yet, until I have drained her dry and had my fill, just as she intended for me. For I have learned one of the lessons of the faithful. The faithful may wound a goddess greater than any enemy. A purification is coming, and this fire shall consume them both.
What's that video on? Alright.
At once.
Completed the trial of Tyrants.
Stop right there.
Wild does not unravel.
You're in the...
But he helps guide you to the
Did you
path
think
of
you would
learning
be
for yourself.
recognized here, in
If
your
he
old
gave
home?
us answers,
I've seen
the
your
resulting
trials
knowledge
with my
would be
own
without
eyes.
value.
Okay. Oh, come on. She has a portrait. Is she gonna be part of our squad?
Surely this is some trick of my mind. I did not expect to see you again.
Grand Inquisitor Theos X Arcanon dispatched me here to spy on you.
My...
Okay.
That should make him less of a threat, wouldn't you agree? I have nothing to hide. All I see here is an opportunity to persuade someone who could help us. We have many former missionaries here. They are our most loyal, our most helpful. Many have died for us. These are not people we should be turning away. Come, we have much to talk about.
Interesting. This place. Elmshore, right. I have to go to Elmshore. Now, where the hell is
Never
Elmshore?
frustrated with all these riddles and obtuse prophecies?
Blood
Just once, I'd
Sand,
like to get a clear
Nephatim's
answer.
home. Nephatim's house on the street.
And just once, I'd like to be the one who goes into heat at the first whiff of Stelgar urine. But that's
Actually-
not going to happen either.
Let's go to... where is it? Heartsong District, I believe. Yeah. We go to Elmshore, that's one thing for sure. Alright. There are a few quests to be done right now. We will go to Boreal Isles. No issues, no issues. My plan is to go to Boreal Isles, but also I haven't promised any of the gods, so they shouldn't be angry at me. Because if I did promise those gods, they will be angry at me, resulting in bad consequences. But because I just spoke to them right now, they should not be angry at me, which should help me work this. Well, this. Okay. Let's go here real quick. I believe there is a character there we have to meet, and I most probably missed that character somewhere. Because I believe there is a quest that I need to complete over here. Okay, a new quest has been done. Okay. There's an important quest that is there to be done that I haven't done yet, I believe. This quest is really, really important because it's connected to the first storyline that we did in this game. And I never realized that I never completed that storyline properly. Now, is this one, the frightened villager? There we go. What if I did? Because one of he's killed most of them, the ones you didn't. He didn't last very long. Nothing but empty thin air. Nice enough to work for. I mean, much nicer, but that didn't help him when Frederick came back. It was like he was burning inside. So he's come back to lead us like before. Says he's gonna kill it all. Alright. Okay. Then perhaps I should seek him out. Okay. Chosen legendary. I'll find work here in Jones, so even if I... Okay, turn to Redrick's Hold. There we go. That's the quest we were looking for. Because I completely would have missed out on this quest because this guy does not seem like an interesting character or anything. He's just there. Like, doesn't have... Just a frightened villager. And I would have literally missed him. So yeah, this is related to the first quest. To the first story quest we did in this game. And, well... I'll also try to get to Elm Shore, wherever that is on the map. It's not a year for sure, yeah. Let's go there. Let's see where it leads to. We also need to kill all the guys in the temple so that we can make sure those guys also... Oh, Elm Shore is over there. Let's go to Old Song real quick and kill those guys in the temple and make sure that the ritual is dead zone. So that we don't have to deal with those guys. Let's talk to him and tell him about what the goddess or god told us to. Because I don't remember if it's a god or a goddess, but whatever. My main focus is going to be taking out Barrett's deal. I'm still going to listen to what this person has to say. But Barrett's deal is so much better. I believe it's the natural process, like reincarnation of some souls. They die, they get reincarnated into new people, and yeah, that's much better. Galvadon wants to give more power to Deerwood. I just think that'll break the balance. And what's her name? Helen, I think so. She wants to give power to dead put the souls back into the dead people, basically, that were once killed. Which I think so. It's natural. Some people are good people, but it's natural for them to die. Right. Would you trap us year another 100 lifetime? We can't continue like this. We've got to find a way to way into the white void.
Gon's domain. A place where all things are mingled like snowflakes in a blizzard. It's a vortex of such chaos that even the Beast of Winter himself could not calculate the trajectory. The frost-hewn breach is a weak spot in the barrier between us and the White Void. Thin ice on a frozen lake. We've come from the White that wends to find it.
And you want to open the breach?
So that we can die. Permanently. But if anything could pass through the frost-hewn breach, it would enter directly into the White Void. This death is overdue for us. We just have to find a way through.
Let's give him the glowing ice crystal. Rimmergod gave me this ice shard to close the breach. Perhaps it will let you through. Alright. Nice. Yeah, let me just see this as well real quick. Zawa, since Zawa is so irrelevant to us. Also, I feel like another thing I saw was all the character endings. And one of the things I feel bad about is because I can't save Karok no matter what. She always has a bad ending no matter what I do for her. So it kind of feels bad. Like if there was a way to save her, I would save her, but there is no way. I hope whenever I get to play Plains of Eternity 2, there's Karok in it and we can somehow like reconstruct her or something. Because I really like a character, right? I don't think she's a bad character. She just doesn't have the right guidance. That's what I personally think. You have lost reputation with the fans. That's fine. That's fine. We're still defend. Oh, no. We're still a hero in 2 That's fine. I'm not that excited about Fangs anyways. Let's go to Elm Shore. Let's complete that quest as well. Kill that chick, whatever her name is. I forgot. We'll find her at Elm Shore somewhere. Hopefully we can kill her, I guess. I don't know. And we'll talk to all of the gods, remaining gods. Alright, now then. Where are you? These are all boars. Where could she be? She's definitely not here. I don't think that she'll be here either. Just some antelopes. Let's go over here and see if she's over there. We'll just search the edges first, and then we'll go and search the other places after that. Don't see anybody here. Let's go and search over here real quick. This is where the monk died. Poor monk. Hey, someone took away his body, but whatever. Okay. She's definitely not in a cave. I'm pretty sure it didn't say anything about her going in a cave or anything like that. Ugh, it's gonna be such a hassle to find her, dude. Because I have no idea where she is. Where did that stupid elf end up going? I just want to kill you, okay? Nothing else. Where in the world is she? She's in Elm Shore, right? Okay, she is in the Elm Shore. Where? I literally have no idea where she is. Is she really in the cave after I cleared it out? Because I don't see her anywhere else, and I don't know, bro. Let's go in the cave. Maybe she is in the cave. Okay. Also, we're gonna change our team whenever we go back. Like, if we're going to Redrick, I'm definitely bringing in Eder with us. Eder is part of the big Redrick quest. So it only makes sense that he's part of this quest as well. Come on! Where is she, dude? It's so annoying. I don't know where she is on the map. I just want to meet her and kill her. So that I can move on and do the Redrick quest. But I can't even meet her because I have no idea what she's doing or where she is. Is she an animal? Is that what happened? Did she become an animal to prolong her life or something like that? I don't know, bro. I'm just making up shit at this point. Oh boy. Maybe this has something in it? Nope, it doesn't. What about here? There's some dead people here. Maybe I can find her here. Maybe after a pillar. Maybe. I can only go to so many areas, you know. I can still not understand where she is. Or what she's doing. Seriously, bro, where are you? What are you doing? All I see are some elder stags. It saddens me because I did not see her. It annoys me because I can't see her. Sure, why not? We'll purchase it, we have the money. Where is she? I'm becoming Batman right now and asking where is she constantly. Has also adventures to Elm Shore in search of remedies. Oh, where are you? Come on! I'm just gonna search. What's the first name? Servant of Gate. Servant of Gate. Pillars of Eternity. I'm just gonna search out where it is. Okay. Where is she though? That's my question. Okay. She's on the far right middle of the map. Okay, far right middle of the map. Far right middle. Oh, I'm dumb. I did not go there. That's where she is, probably. God damn it! I was running, and running, then it will find her over here. Hi. Hi. See, I don't care if I get a bad reputation or anything. I'm killing you.
You are among the ovates of the Golden Road.
Where has sent me to end your life? Where has sent me for too long?
At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap their intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey?
Are you different? You actually live beyond this natural span. The gods are wiser and more ancient even than me. It is not for you or for either of us to oppose them. Fine, you wanted to fight, I'm fine with that. We can fight. You are the one who wanted to fight, not me. There you go. I was being nice to you, okay? I believe... Okay, I did not get my reputation. That's a good thing. Right? I did not get my reputation. I'm still trying to keep it. Yeah, I did not get my reputation, I believe. That's fine. I'll still check. Scround. Okay. No, that's the... friend. Okay. That's fine, whatever. Okay then, let's go Katnua. Where's Katnua real quick? And then we'll go to Redrick's Hold and they're waiting for us. This is where we'll take Eder. We'll rest, we'll take Eder with us, and we'll go in and rescue Redrick's Hold. It is Deerwood, right? I keep calling it Darwood.
Not as beautiful as the
So let's rest.
ruins near my home.
Actually, let's change party real quick.
Its own little
Okay, a few changes. Herovius. Oh, okay, the Herovius quest is not dead. Uran's gonna go back. Kana is needed, Balduin ending. For time being, Uran's is the only one why you want to need. Herovius has got a quest over there, so I can't leave him, sadly. So Eder is part of the squad. Yo, Eder. You part of the squad, buddy? How are you feeling? Jesus, you look so cool. Alright, let's see. Let's see what Eder's things are. Eder, give me your level 14 is weapon focus of my choosing. I mean, it's a saber he always carries, so adventurer 9. I think it will come and wait. Did I already have saber? I do already have saber. I think I already do have saber. on my focus, right? Yeah, I already do have saber, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So I will pick up. Wait, do we have any kind of weapon that I can do error into like uh, I don't know. There we go. That's fine. That's a double sword, I believe. Yeah. That is also a two-handed sword, double sword. What are the soulbound weapons that we have? That's the only soulbound weapon we have? Enchantment, I feel. Yeah, that seems to be the only soulbound weapon we have. But he's got a soulbound shield, which is great. That armor is pretty good as well. And he's got Saber of the Sea, which is great. Do I want Eder to use something right now other than the Saber? This is not a bad one, but that's just better. Ooh, that's a really good Saber. Honestly, I wouldn't mind changing it to that. I don't see myself using anything else but that Saber. That Saber is so freaking good, dude. Yeah, take the Saber. That's your Saber now. That is such a good Saber. I'm sorry, Saber of the Sea, have been with Eder for such a long time, but in the end, I'm gonna leave. Okay, Eder, so no weapons for you, so instead I'll go for something else, like a one-hand weapon. Maybe that's better. One-handed melee weapon. Converted to bullets with one-handed melee weapon. That's better. That's better, I think. Or maybe I should go for a secondary weapon, like a warbow or something, which I do have on a crossbow or something. But he's always gonna be in the frontier. He's gonna be a damage taker. There's no point in doing that. So whatever. Level 15. Triggered immunity. Wow, that is a really, really good skill. Okay. Yeah, everybody else, Palgina takes a lot of damage for us. Herobius will be enough party until the quest is done, so whatever. Let's go for Redrick's hole then. Okay. Alright, right. Whatever you got. Alright. Just take it up. If Redrick wants to fight me, I'm all up for it. Hey, whatever, baby. Look what. Oh.
See what you have made, but see too what great Baron has permitted. I return mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
All I see is a walking corpse.
I have strangled the life from the usurper Kosh with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
Okay. Almost not as bad as the alternative.
I will not allow my lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the deer wood. Baron has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
Okay, so if Barrett does this, I kinda don't wanna go with Barrett, because this is bad. Good thing I did this quest, because now that gives me a good idea of what Barrett's reincarnation looks like. Alright. You're gonna waste your second chance of fighting fighting me again. Fine. Let's summon our guys. Oh, we don't have. Let me summon, really. Oh, I didn't rest, that's why. Whatever. Get the skills. Turn into a wolfie. You can summon. Anna, you can also summon. There we go. Why are you fighting Heroes again? He's gonna die by my hand. I don't know why we're fighting him. So whatever. Really? That's really
What's this all about?
that was the best you got, for real. Cape. The trash cape. Literally. Hey, vampire. That's it. That's it. Because that's it. Okay. But yeah, this gave me a good idea of what Barrett's reincarnation looks like, and I might just change my choice for healing. In fact, I don't know. Galavet seems like a better choice now, in all honesty, because even if I go for healing, she's gonna repair Barrett's, not Barrett, Redrick's soul, and that's not the plan I have, honestly speaking. I do not want to be like fighting these guys. The only thing that makes sense is getting Deerwood strengthened up, because I don't know. Wait, let me just check. No, that's that. Council of Stars. There we go. So Galavan is just going to distribute, and Rimgard is just going to disintegrate the soul. That's just straight up ending their existence. Galavan is the right choice now that I see it, because Helia returns souls to the boys they were intended for. Barrett sends souls for Reef. If what is said is correct, then Helia is just gonna bring back the soul to what's his face? Like guys like Redrick and stuff, they'll be back alive, and that just does not fit right with our character. So Galavan might just be the best choice over here, honestly speaking. I'll still hear the other gods, but all honesty, being very honest, Galavan is the right choice right now, in my opinion, after seeing this. Because if this is what Barrett plans, then I do not want to be part of that squad. I genuinely do not want to be part of that squad. This is straight up bad. I'm just gonna let the world be as it is, and the twist of my guys get stronger. Deerwood gets stronger, right? That's just better than having people who you have killed, who you have coming back to life and trying to get revenge on you because you have killed that person.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
No, I'll do a game and I'll do it. Let's get athletic and constitution. Yeah, I'm just thinking this is the best. Galavan might be the best choice here. But I did do those extra quests. Just in case I do want to get them. Where is it? We'll go to Elm's Reach real quick. And then we'll go to Burial Isle. I think I have made my choice here, because after this quest I am very sure of Galavan being the right choice here. The other gods are just not it.
And slew the ogre with one blow. What do you think?
Oh.
Great, wonderful. What? Sorry, I lost track of things when you got to The part about when you mentioned the thing.
Would you prefer it if Irawa were facing a Stelgar while undressed?
How about half dressed? Mail on top, nothing on bottom. Tell the story like that next time.
What the hell? Wakana and Hiromius talking about, dude? This is so stupid on different levels. I'm gonna start to these guys real quick. Right to the rap.
A toll, traveler. You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do?
He had lived many places about it.
Ever merciful, even when blood is shed. In this way, death is the agent of life. You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down?
It was unnatural. Couldn't sustain it. Yeah.
Nothing is self-sustaining. All draw their life's energy from the deaths of others. This is why all must remain part of the cycle of death and rebirth.
I better start on something. Yeah.
If you know this much, then another god has already spoken with you, and given you half of the answer.
Why does Wadika need him? Why do you need time? That is what I was talking about. But you literally made sure that Redrick came back out of all this. Can I not talk that out and then ask her that? Couldn't there be return to Hollowborn? Yeah. Are you gonna give them a new life, or are you gonna like actually just make them alive? Okay. I know the thing.
No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you, and they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
My favorite novel I started when I was like long mortal time. I would like to see what the other gods say. Let's also go to your and talk to this guy.
A crack in the ice, a fissure in a glacier. I showed you the frost-hewn breach that you might seal it. But you pried it wider for the sake of the Glom Felon, whose souls I had not yet begun to hew away. For all things there is a season. You brought them to winter before their time.
They were your faithful followers. They deserved a dissolution.
A faithful follower trusts the ways of his god. Mine are gradual and inexorable. Entropy is chiseling ice and hammering wind. Generations of erosion. It is not rushed for the impatience of mortals. If you are too hasty to understand this, then you are not suited to the task ahead.
Okay, whatever. So I never planned to go his route. It seems like a bad end. Forbidden Galavan, Iron Man, this thing. I really want to go her route, Ferrat, but it's so hard after seeing her do that shit with Redwood. Like, it's so hard to actually think that she will, you know, do the right choice and not bring the bad souls back. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. On the other hand, Galvin will give better resolution, and Helia is gonna... Helia does it worse. I feel like Helia did what Ferrat... No. Ferrat did what Helia is supposed to do. Because Helia is the one who's supposed to bring back the soul into that body, right? Oh, this is so hard for me to choose, dude. Screw it, we're going Ferrat. I probably should return the souls to cycle. There you go. We're gonna go with Ferrat's phone. Okay. Yep, we're going through this. Council of the Stars. Yep, there you go. That is my father's choice, Council of the Stars. We're in Barrage route. We're gonna bring the cycle to Souls to cycle and hope for the best and hope that Brendan doesn't come back and kill me. I don't know, this seems like the best choice. Is there a way to stop the riots? I don't know if there is, but if there's not, well, that place is going to shit. Because I'm not going and checking if there's a way to stop the riots. I'm gonna live with that consequence at least. Alright, Boreal Isles. I believe I went there from Hearthstone. I want to say Hearthstone. Maybe Old Song. Old Song. We went there from Old Song. Hearthstone is the place we call Marketplace, but that's not the right. Oh yeah, I should most probably go to Celestial Staff and do that question, right? I should most probably do that. I think it's better to really quickly do that as well. Let's go to Celestial Staff real quick and do this question. I believe we have to go to Old Song, but I'm going to do this question. But I do need to get the one for this question. The very request. Oh, Eder leveled up. Eder is level 16. Oh, what is going on with furnaces? Look at that. Oh, that's really fine. Oh well, it is what it is.
Only every day. You'll get used to it.
I don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, let's see what we can do with this quest now. And then we'll complete our game. I'll focus on complete our game. I'm pretty sure we can complete it in the hour and a half that I was doing. Where's the frightened man? There is no frightened man over here. God damn frightened man. Whatever. Wait, did we get the vampires for us? Vampires? Yeah, right. They'll be worth more. They'll be worth almost like 2 months of crucible lives and shit. Okay. Okay, bye. Good time. Heavier armor lasts for protection, extends recovery for its wearer. I know that. That's the reason why I gave it to Palgina and Eder. because those are my tanks and they are supposed to be in the front line. I'm wearing a medium armor, but my recovery speed is not bad, considering I recover like crazy in a single go. Let's just go through here. It'll take extra time, but we can make it. It's fine. I love how it's been almost 6 months in game that I've been chasing whatever his name is, and he's just delaying it even further because he wants me to reach him or some shit like that. I don't know, but he keeps delaying it, and I love that fact that he's just delaying it further and further and further. It's funny to me. What's it entails? He keeps on delaying shit for me personally. Like, I have no consequences for just going around, even though in game, let me just check. How many days has it been in game? 7 months and 5 days. 7 months and 5 days has been exactly how long we have been going. Okay, let's go. We have to do the Heravius quest here as well, and we'll also fall in the pit. This is the most funniest shit, you know. Like, Loki did not expect that. Find a port of anything.
I remember when I was a girl, and the missionaries came and told us about the gods. I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
They're a lot worse if they ever return. It's been the worst. I've thought about...
If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
That's what I believe can happen. Okay, so what do I need to do for today? Let's do this quest first with the farm. Also mentioned when you travel to Borealis to meditate and be tested about to explore Boreal for a pilgrimage site. Okay. So where is your pilgrimage site, my buddy? Do you see a pilgrimage site for yourself? Is this your pilgrimage site? No? Let's go to Grottos of Echo. Maybe we can find it over there for you. See anything pilgrimage related, buddy? Here? Oh, it is here!
I am Heravius, child of the Fisher Crane, adept of the Hawk and Ivy, wanderer of Eretha. Too formal?
Let's just remain silent and watch some road. Do you keep share the same past, though you carry distinct soul? Were you're visited by... What you visited by the Autumn Elgare? Okay. What do you want with Heravius? Heravius, is this what you want? Okay. Yes, Galvin for strength, and the angry you got the ones that you want. It has led you to this moment for you to understand, not to win. Okay, we're just fighting then. Hey, get yourself your thingy. There we go. Don't run away. Oh, we'll be fine. There you go. Nicely done. Are we done? Everybody get killed. How do you feel?
I endured Galloway's this trial and vanquished my evil. The only thing I regret now are the years I wasted viewing this whole thing as a curse. The ostracism was, no doubt, just another way of Galloway forcing me to be stronger.
Let's examine this corpse. Okay, are we done?
Almost. We thank thee, Gallowayne, for guiding our hunt. For today we grow strong off the flesh of the weak. I think we're done. Before the vultures get to him, figured I should take a reminder.
That's the end of the quest then, huh?
Yeah?
Good structure to make double kill.
What is it about Delambon that gets my tree trunk blooming? Logic tells me that they don't have any good poke holes and probably kill you after compilation.
That's repulsive.
Fine, fine. Not everybody butters the same stuff. Need something?
Alright. Edward, you want to talk about something? Yeah, Algina?
Need something.
New Anna.
Following your lead.
Okay.
Ready, watch.
What about the Gani? Nope, none of you want to talk. Alright, Heroius, you're in for this journey. I guess we won't be getting Karok. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Wait, what is my squad like? Oh, wait. I forgot about something. I knew it. I totally forgot about this. There now. Nobody else is new on the squad, so I think that I should be worrying about that. Here we go then. It's gonna be the big one. There it is.
Another turn, Inquisitor. I ask again, Yovara Exensios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused? Do you confess to apostasy?
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession.
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Oh. That was brutal. Kana, you get turn level 16. Which one does Kana get for level 16? Right. Wait, what? That's all just fitted. Wait, what? The bright hot air rose. Which one is that? Oh, this one? Alright. Whoa, where's my game going? Yeah, I will quickly need to do this. There we go. And put you ahead of Gina, since you can take more shots. Hey! We are gonna save the game. Cause I don't know what we're gonna get into ourselves into, but we have done a chunk of quest, and we're about to end the game finally, so why not? Jump into the pit! Wee-haw! Alright, here we go! Athletics. Die for my companion! Hell nah! You think I want high-level foes? Get the F out of here! Let the full attack begin! Oh my god! I'm not taking high-level foes! That is pretty stupid of you to think that I would take
What
high-level.
sounds like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
We're in the final act, baby.
Yes?
And we survived.
That's better.
I think that statue of Woodica was watching us soil ourselves on the way down.
Okay, let's stop going quicky because now it's gonna be very
What's
tough.
this all about?
That was bracing.
Good to know. I believe I have... Alright, so Karak is not coming at the end adventure with us. Oh well, it is what it is.
Stand together!
Why are there so many traps? What the hell? Why did you turn into that shit? What the hell? Can you deactivate that? Thank you. No, come over there. Yo. Here. Yeah. Thank you.
All done.
There you go. That's free XP, so you gotta do that. Oh, I thought there was something here. Ah, okay. But there is something here. I have to be careful, there are traps around here everywhere. There we go. Some more specters and shades and stuff like that, which we have dealt with in the past, no issues whatsoever. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Seems like we're doing...
Hey, look what I
Whoa, what the? That is a very weird spot for a trap. You know what I should have done? I should have done Pillars of Eternity White March quest right before entering the pit. That whenever I could just enter the pit after I'm done with everything in the main game, because I think that was the intention, right? I think that was the intention. Okay. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why I'm collecting this. I don't think so it's gonna matter.
All done.
Yo, what the black void? That leads to some place, I guess. Game. Oh. Yo, what the eldritch shit am I looking at? What is that? The hell is that?
So my love returns to me at long last. You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here?
I'm here to free you.
A gallant gesture, if a bit misguided. And yet I suspect there is more to this than you have said. I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Theos. The energy of this place changes. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice.
Chaos started from the title. He seeks to empower Wadega and to blame Animality for the damages caused.
After all this time, he would still stand against the tide.
You knew me when Chaos did. There's something I need to know about that time.
I will tell you what I remember.
It's something at that lifetime my soul can't let go of. As you know what it is, and I'm running out of time. I see moments from that life, of you, of the Inquisition, of Chaos.
I can see his influence, still hanging like a wreath about your neck. So always he had inspired something. It was just after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true.
How was that?
That the gods aren't real.
Alright.
She's not serious. Nonsense! Clearly she's not receiving any of God's ire. She would know how real the gods can be.
There's a theory puts my boldest to shame. We ourselves have seen God's influence.
That doesn't seem possible.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Who created these gods after what?
They were conceived by Engwith, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Theos's people. In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred. After a few wars of their own, the Engwithans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators. Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone. It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this home, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to fill the void, and sent missionaries to the corners of the world to spread their faith.
This is why you started your own faith?
I never thought of it as faith, but I think you are right to call it that. Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine.
How did you discover this?
The Engwithan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them. And in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be.
To what you thought?
You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Theos directs these souls, you will see for yourself, as you once did. Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own. What if all the tragedy, all the persecution, came in defense of an imposter?
That's not... That can't be right. Aethys, he's done miracles for people.
The power of the gods is undeniable. The truth of the story they weave is not. If all our common threads are spun from a lie, what's left to bind us together?
For thousands of years, the Anguithan lie clouded our sight. How can we claim there is no other way when we never had the opportunity to discover one? There are answers out there still, in places we've never thought to look.
What if neither guide knew the way? How then would you choose a course?
Well, I suppose I would always choose that which makes me stronger. But instead of doing it because Galloway wishes it, I do it merely because I wish it for my own life. Oh, Galloway, know that your humble servant was speaking rhetorically.
What if our burdens come to us not because they are meant to be, but because they happen to be?
They shape us all the same. It doesn't matter how I drew the small tooth, or even that Persock had become a deer. The task fell to me, and I completed it.
What if even mastery over all things cannot answer the most basic of questions?
I stopped asking those questions long ago. It is enough to care for those we love with the time we have in this life.
Or we can be sure of nothing. Values and things we create ourselves. And we had best build our own strengths out there. Very only when we see senses of things. It is a question that has always posed more value than their answers. The known values and the things we create ourselves.
Verus. We find purpose in ourselves and in the people in our lives.
There is bliss to be found in the things we create, but sorrow as well. Every creation bears the imperfections of its creator, and its creator's creator. Art and song are creations, but so are weapons and lies. We must be careful that our creations do not consume us. I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
We do, even without assurances there is still hope.
If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures, and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand. I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
Curious what chaos might do to me if I capture botany go away. I wanted to freeze the gods. I resented you. Your teachings a threat to all I believed in.
I never wanted that. I had hoped that what I taught would replace your beliefs with something that made you strong. And then it did. Not all, it seems.
Well, opinion matters so much to you.
Of all that I loved you for, it was your righteousness most of all. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who?
I see a point. Oh wait, you're never going to be able to convince everyone of anything true or not. There will always be dissent.
I expected dissent. but I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one person's actions. It was all I could do to feel like there was an answer. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wish to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
I see the world differently now than I once did. I regret what I did to you and wish for your forgiveness, because I've been a freaking badass throughout this whole playthrough.
I have always forgiven you. Though I didn't know your reason, I knew you. I knew we had had something wonderful once. Looking back at that has helped me through these many years. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Theos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Theos himself will satisfy your feelings. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
Are you bound here until the end of time?
In a matter of speaking. This is Braeth Yamen, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of the god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Woodica is eternal. They linger above, at the side of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition. But time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Theos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
Yeah, but the other gods aid me because they want to destroy Chaos. I owe them no debt.
They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing. But these souls, these forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
Why don't you repent? We could be free of this place.
Last time someone asked me that, I was bound to an iron wheel with a broken spine.
Ah.
There are many things I've come to doubt about the choices I made in life. But that trial was my one moment of certainty. Even without a chorus of gods to tell me I had been right. The gods need to be reminded that we have a spirit, and that spirit is proof against their power. They have the power to manipulate and confuse and ruin us, but not to change our will. I will remain here until the world crumbles and fades from existence, with joy in my heart, knowing I've shown them what they truly are.
Why has Theos done all this?
He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Woodica. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary. To Theos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he. If Theos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Woodica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours.
Alright. It's time for me to go.
Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
The gods have given me the souls of their forgive. If you repent, you could join with them. Help me strike the final blow against chaos.
If I repent, all I have done has meant nothing.
Your defiance here is an illusion. You're a slave to the god, bound to their rules, stuck in their system. Your continued existence is proof of the gods' dominion over all of us. And disintegrate your soul, make you see the first. Okay, I respect you.
Grateful you came and found me here. No matter the circumstances. You're not exactly who you once were, I have to remind myself. But seeing you one last time, and remembering what we shared, brief as it was better than anything I dared hope for in this place. If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Oh, goodbye. I want to see. Right, there's something I need to see. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Where are you going? Chill, dude. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Sorry. I went away for a bit. I was just checking something real quick. Ah, that's sad. Okay, it's time to go. I want to check what's over there though first. I haven't been there, so maybe we can find some things there. Oh, that's a sad way to go off though. I genuinely want to help her, but I cannot. She seems like a nice person, honestly speaking. Yo, what up? Now we can fight them without needing to control any of our guys. I think the Tails fight will be hard. Because usually the boss fights are hard. What's over here? What is this place?
Have a look at this.
I don't even know what I picked up, but whatever. I don't know what this place is. It's glowing, but I don't know what to do with that. Oh, can I click that? No, I can't. It just colored weirdly. Okay, let's go. Let's descend further beyond. Ah. Oh, wait. I can talk to Eder. Let's quickly talk to him. Let's bring everybody there first, and then we'll talk to Eder. I just realized I could talk to him. Oh, that's fine. Let's talk to Eder.
Doesn't that just beat all? Here I was, wondering all this time whether all these terrible things were people's fault or the gods. Turns out they might be the same thing. Wonder how things would have gone different 15 years ago if the Raid Sarens had been told their god was made in some forge or kiln someplace. Would we still have gone to war?
Said the god who made them believe they were right. I doubt they have fought if they knew he was fallible.
I could see the rebellion still happening. I don't know that they would have invaded. I don't know. When Woden left the war, we had a fight. As brothers will.
What about?
About him going off to war. He was set on it. My parents warned him. They said you get a new country with every trip across the border. It's your god. You only get the one. Me? I didn't know who was right. All I knew was I didn't want him to go. It's the same for families as it is for gods. You only get the one. I said every vicious thing I could think of, trying to change his mind. He brushed it off. Just got me madder, of course, him being so calm. He said I should come with him, but he'd understand if I didn't want to. Told him he'd better be able to face his god one day and answer for what he'd done. Said he'd keep that in mind. And then he was gone. By the time I'd cooled off, months had passed. One morning it dawns on me that my brother always knew better than me. If he was so sure of what he was doing, then I should be there with him. Packed my things and was on the road that same morning. Of course, what I didn't know then was he'd already changed his mind. By that time, he was dead on that field.
Do you think he went to Waidwin because of what you'd say to him?
Crossed my mind. You live in a place like Gilded Vale. You don't have a whole lot else to do other than think about things you don't want to think about. I hope that wasn't it. I hope he went there because it's what he thought was right. But it seems I'm not meant to know.
So if you'd left him, you have known why he changed his mind?
If I'd have left with him, we'd both be dead, so I don't know why I bother thinking about it. He asked me to trust him the day he left. Said if I went with him, he'd make sure we were on the right path. And he deserved that. He deserved that trust from me. Raid Saris is a long way to walk on your own. I think I'd have liked to have been there with him on that journey, even knowing how it ended.
Let's be on our way.
Still one more mess we gotta straighten out. Come on then. I still owe you one.
Hey, you wanna talk?
Need something? We
Okay.
can speak another time.
Oh, Gina, you wanna talk? No. Oh no, what about you? No, I wanna see a spell. I wanna talk.
Perhaps Iovara did not have the final answer you sought. But still, she revealed much.
Alright. The gods are born out of mortal ideas. Whatever guidance they can provide, we already possessed. Sagane, you wanna talk? Nope. Okay, let's rest. Racial bonus. We don't need racial bonus. Let's get damage versus flank. Damage versus flank. Heal multiplier. Heal multiplier. Let's rest. We're very close to the end of the game, I believe, since we already talked to Iovara earlier. So I can assume we are very close to the end of the game. Let's just see. Our final armor, I can't enchant anything of this. I can enchant this, but there's no point. Can I enchant this? No. Yes, I cannot. I cannot enchant anything else. That's sad though. Except my gun, which I don't even use. Wait, how good is this sword? Pretty good. You, though, I can enchant this for you. It's already pretty good quality. I can make it legendary for you. Let me just check. Is there anybody else who needs enchantment? You do. But you're our tank, and there's no point in enchanting your shit into stuff. So let's just enchant yours. Let's get it legendary. I believe you deserve it. Can you get this? We can't. Can't get anything else. But we got a legendary bow now for you. I don't believe I can get you a legendary in quality, but I can get you superb quality, so let's get it. We can also get you shorten lash, freezing lash. Let's get a corrode damage. As for slaying, we are mostly going to be slaying some spirits, so slaying? When I say slaying, there you go. Get your shit really powerful. God damn, that saber's so good now. Wait, I made a mistake, didn't I? Oh, didn't I get a better saber? Oh no, I think I got a better saber, right? And I was like, oh, I'll give him a better saber. Oh no, that is the better saber. Purgatory, yeah. Okay, nice. Anything else that I wanna work around with? Your armor. Let's enchant that. Superb quality, why not? Proofing, let's get crush proofing. You can't white forge it, so it's fine. Let's work on Kana's armor. Actually, let's work on your armor first. Superb quality. Attribute and proofing. Let's get you some more might. That's gonna be useful. We already have something that's gonna help you for lash proof, I believe. Brush proof, I believe. Let's get pierce proof for you so that you can get pierce proof done. Palagina, next is your armor, so let's enchant that. You can get exceptional quality. Again, might will be important for you, so let's get might. Proofing, once again, I think pierce proofing will be so much more important than anything else with the armor. Everything else is fine. Let's work on Sagani. Already got her upgrades. Herovius, let's enchant you. Get your exceptional armor in. And you can't get anything else, it seems. Maximum enchantment reach. Ah, okay. This is that one. Okay, everybody has been given enchanted armor now, so in a way I'm happy actually for everybody's armor. Okay, well, let's save, because now I believe we are gonna get into the final phase of the game, so I just wanted to make sure that we give everybody the best shit possible, and we did. I think our weapons are pretty much very strong, and whoa, that is a cool looking place, but I don't know, it's gonna be pretty creepy, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm gonna see some eldritch shit going on right now. I really like the plot of this game now, because it makes...
Even my Stelgar eyes can't see in this darkness.
Jesus, what is this place? Yo, what the hell am I looking at? Yo, what the cool shit? That's pretty cool, dude. What the hell? Yo, that's pretty cool.
Look at the size of this place.
Look at that. A city to put all others to shame. And long lost.
Incredible! I knew the builders could work wonders, but this is amazing!
Can you
I
do that
agree,
again?
right?
I had something in my eye. Missed most of it.
What is this place, dude? Some shades I can also take care of. We're much better now as well, like our weapons are so much better as well. So they pretty much have no chance against us. What is this place, dude? Like, for real? Yeah, see what it is? Okay, some shade. Take care of. Yo, what the hell? There's a dragon. Okay, good damage, good damage. Let's try to see, what do you need exactly? Deal 50 damage to enemies to unlock the next. Okay. It's gonna eventually happen, but what is this place, dude? This is such a crazy place. What am I looking at over here? It's pretty cool, this place, I'm not gonna lie, but what the hell am I looking at, for real? I can most really go down there. Oh, that's on the other side over there. Okay. There is another one that I can clear the smoke with. They definitely put a lot of effort into the finale of this game. Like, actually, what the hell is this shit, dude? Shadow Drake. Like, actually fighting dragons in here and shit. Making you feel so freaking cool. Like, that's pretty cool in my opinion. Pretty badass. Like, the finale actually makes you feel like you're in a really sad place, you know? I'm gonna just check out all the places before, because I'm pretty sure I have to go there. Just gonna check every place here before going there, though. This is pretty cool, honestly speaking. Much cooler than I anticipated. Like, it's tragic, I realize that, but just the effort they put into this finale is kind of crazy, dude. That effort alone deserves some credit, honestly speaking. I'll just give her whatever. Intense flames. Yeah, let's get that. Where does this lead to? I can't go there, it seems. Oh, it's broken, that's why I can't go there. Okay. Once again, I'm gonna save. I do not know what's gonna come up in front of me. Gotta make sure that I save and I do not die from whatever the hell I'm gonna get hit by. Alright. If I knew that was a save point, I would have just went in, not saved. What the hell? Alright, we are in an auto save point. Don't have any idea where I am though. Oh, okay. Okay, now you're just flexing. That is just look at this place. Yo, that is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool.
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
They actually give you stuff in case, like, you don't have stuff. Like, they're setting you up for a big-ass fight.
If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to have. I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
Yo, what the actual hell? I kinda wanna check what kind of shit do I have. Why do I have Constitution +3? Okay. Ring of Thorns. Wouldn't mind getting that. Might and Resolve. That is not bad. Damage resistance against... That is not bad for somebody like Eder, honestly speaking. Yeah, I'll take that actually. Anything else that I need? I don't think so. Everything else is fine. I'm not gonna use this ring anyways right now, so I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, let's just save this. Let's do that. Two of them giving more dexterity and stuff, because I believe that we're gonna fight anyways, so... Your boots are fine. You might need better boots. Do we have better boots for you? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, all these boots are pretty trash. What is Final Walker? Wouldn't mind getting that to you, honestly. Yeah, I would just give you these boots. I should have that. Everybody else has... Oh, you don't even have boots. What the hell? You don't even have boots. That's sneak attack. Sturdy, straight up sturdy. Fine, have boots of speed. There you go. Alright.
This is a missionary, same as I was. Taught the wrong things as I was.
Doesn't look like there is kind of ring I can give. I mean, boots I can give you. I'm just checking if there's any better boots, but doesn't seem to be any better boots for you. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders.
You are ready to give a confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
Alright, here we go. That's where the big fight is gonna be. I'm gonna save. There you go. Let's go. After getting this game done, up to 37 hours of gameplay, we are about to end it. Here we go. Here. Oh, it's over here. There it is. Let us end this shit.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here?
Was Iowara telling the truth?
That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build.
Was the entire Inquisition based on a lie?
The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound.
The machine behind you, what does it do?
It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it.
All these statues, where they are?
They are monuments to Woodica's greatest servants among my people. I hope to join them myself one day, but my work is not yet complete.
What is this place?
We are in a sanctum holy to Woodica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I may be assured that she hears me.
Did you lie to me when you said the gods would absolve my sin? Are there no gods?
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things.
Are there no gods?
We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them.
There you are.
How did you find it?
I didn't. It was Ladyweb.
Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason.
She loved you.
Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect.
Her talent and intellect were far too great for her to live as your servant.
What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You worshipped Aethys, did you not?
Your spies are good. What gave me away? The cape?
Yet when your god needed you the most, you chose your country.
We were being invaded. Not by anyone who was acting like a god.
Then I should think your hometown gave you a hero's welcome when you returned.
Well, they made cake. And I think you can expect folks to get jumpy when the gods aren't there to reassure them. Maybe if they weren't all too busy trying to kill each other.
The gods argue over how best to prevent Kith society from destroying itself. These disruptions would not be necessary were mortal instinct not so diseased. You have devoted yourself to studying the work of my people. Why?
I thought your people had much to teach us. That we too could create great machines, improve our ships, make an empire as vast and impressive as yours ever was, built upon your secrets.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
No gods, all your pretty experiments, your heinous crimes, your glorious achievements. You're just people, your time came and went.
You are living in the time of my people, Amawa. You owe them more than you will ever comprehend, and so it shall ever be. Greater civilizations than yours have attempted to reclaim what we buried. The greater their successes, the worse their fates in the end. I have seen to it. What of you, Orlan? My agents tell me you are far from home, both in distance and in years. Have your friends proven a worthy distraction from the pain of ostracism?
Ostracism? Is that the name for the groin rash your mother gave me? Don't fool yourself, old man. You know nothing about me.
Enlighten me, then. Is it Gallowayne you serve, or is it Wow?
I do not serve Gallowayne. I am an instrument of his will.
But such difficulty on the way. If you had only accepted that perhaps you were fit to serve neither god, just as you were unfit to serve your tribe, you might have saved yourself the trouble.
Belittle my struggle at your own peril, Theos. I have been reforged by challenge and contest. Saved myself the trouble? Pfft, trouble, my friend, is what has made me strong enough to pull your lungs out through your colon.
Yet I suspect you amount to little in your god's eyes in either case. I understand your Duke's bells gave you a mission.
Their orders do not absolve me of my greater responsibility to the safety and well-being of the Republics.
Yet you disobeyed. Something you already have a reputation for. They will know, of course. If it had been for a worthy cause, they might have forgiven you. But I don't see them pursuing animancy after seeing what it's done here. They trusted you, and you disappointed, as you always have. And you will again be disowned.
The parents scold, but the children are safe. Whether animancy research continues in the Republics or not, they will survive. For now, that's enough. In any case, I wouldn't be so smug about my fate, Theos. I imagine Woodica responds to disappointment much more severely than even my dukes.
You are far from home, dwarf.
I knew my hunt would send me a long way from Masuk. It was a challenge I was glad to undertake for my village.
A journey, then? It must be of some import to take you so far and to last so long.
Anything worth doing comes at great cost.
So it was worth it, then, to tell a dying beast of things it neither understood nor had memory of. You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago.
I live my life by the lies told. You owe me the truth.
I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it.
You lie to everyone. Yourself the most.
I have no illusions about the costs involved. But what your brief lifespan obscures is that it is what must be done. The heart of this country has skipped a beat, nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Telosus into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls.
Nothing could justify these atrocities.
That's where you are mistaken. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our god's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark.
Spark of false hope.
There is no false hope. Only hope for things that never come. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust.
Better that than live a false life.
Telling yourself each day that what you do matters, that it isn't all for nothing, that the world is just. The apostate's world is built on believing lies. All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course. This is the only way.
You are blind to think yours is the only way. You're controlled by your own doubts.
We are all controlled by our own doubts. Better that we should be relieved of them. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid.
Alright, here we go. Game.
Roach 10!
Yo, what the hell are we gonna fight here? Are you kidding? Oh my god. Let's save game. Of course we can't save in combat. Okay. Yo, what the actual hell? Kana, get over here. Where's Sagani? He's over there, get over here. Okay. Yo, what the hell? What the actual hell? Sagani, do this. Kana, do this. Let's slow down combat, can we? There we go, slow combat. Balchina is fine. You are fine. Summon this here. There we go. That'll be useful. We're out here, go beast mode. Go fine. Algina is using her thing. Attack speed good to her. Okay, he's back up.
Forgive me, Woodica.
Oh my god, what the fight?
All those lifetimes spent to preserve a single vital secret. I would expect a man to reconsider his choices after the first 500 years.
I hope this is the end, but what's to stop him from being born again with the same ill intent? And before you suggest the option, no, I'm not eating his soul. I'll put almost anything in my mouth, but not that.
After journeying for lifetimes, I can't imagine his failure, knowing it was all for nothing.
In his own way, Theos must have truly believed he was caring for the people of Aora, protecting them from themselves. A shame his soul won't have a chance to reflect on his errors before it enters the wheel.
It's sad because Theos was like, he's a sad villain when you think about it, because he always believed in Vodika's teaching. He, unlike Eowar, who thought that he looks at Vodika as an ally. I think that's not the case. Theos looked at Vodika as a god and believed for real that she's somebody like he needs to follow and stuff, you know?
He was good at serving his god, I give him that. He should have picked a better one.
I agree. I believe it is to return it to the cycle. Because tear his soul apart. No. Yeah, return it to the cycle, because that's what we promised after all. You'll remember this, Theos. Remember that no man can hide the truth forever, and you have done, and all you have done was done in futility. Your memory shall be your penance.
Some acts cannot be forgiven, it seems.
Okay. Oh, you finally done it? That's great. I returned the souls to the cycle, which was what I promised brethren? I think it's a Bretta, whatever the god's name is. The one which returns to the cycle. What now? Do we go here? Yeah, we go here. Let's go here then. Yeah. Okay. Send soul back into the reincarnation cycle. There we go, that's the one. Then the souls to the bodies they were intended for entropically disintegrated. Yeah, the first one. Send the souls back into the reincarnation cycle. There you go. G&G!
At your command, the ancient device became your instrument, spinning to life with deafening resonance and gathering up the swirling essence like thread on a great spindle. There, in the pale pulsing glow of the machine that set you on this path long ago, you summoned all your strength, focusing on your objective and blocking out all else. With a single concussive blast that rocked the chamber and sent you tumbling to the ground, you freed the souls from their stasis. Exhausted, your consciousness slipping away, your last sight was of the machine, dark and dormant. Then your eyes closed, and sleep welcomed you at long last. After coming to and searching for some time, you discovered the route Theos used to enter Sun and Shadow, and embarked on a long and arduous ascent back to the surface. You emerged in Ter Evron after days of tunneling through the rubble Theos had left behind, and when you stepped into the daylight, you were faced with a different Deerwood than the one you had left. At your direction, the lost souls of the Hollowborn were funneled back into the churn of Bareth's wheel to find their way into new vessels and partake in the life they had been denied during Whitewind's legacy. Though parents of Hollowborn would remain just that, the end of Whitewind's legacy would bring about a spate of new, healthy births, with many of the infants bearing souls once meant for Hollowborn children. The natural cycle of life and death had been restored to Deerwood.
Nice!
And with it came
that is exactly what I wanted.
In the providence of the gods. Lord Radric's zeal had brought him back to life once, but it would not do so again. Radric's destruction at your hands spelled the end of his suffocating rule over Gilded Vale and the surrounding area. In his absence, the village prospered, becoming a popular destination for new settlers anxious to leave Defiance Bay after the riots. Without a nearby ruler, it also grew more wild, with many settlers moving on as soon as they'd arrived, turned off by lawlessness that was excessive even by Deerwooden standards. Nevertheless, despite the challenges of living there, Gilded Vale had survived, and would continue to survive for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
Following the assassinations of Duke Avar Wolfgren and Lady Webb, Defiance Bay was thrown into political upheaval. In the ensuing weeks, the streets had become the domain of looters and blackguards. Few dared to step outside their own doors alone or unarmed. But order was soon re-established by the Knights of the Crucible, who,
this is actually the best choice apparently,
had gained favor in the public eye for their role in the unraveling of the conspiracy surrounding Widewind's legacy, and were quickly reinforced by returning forces from Fleetbreaker Castle. For the Knights, their resurgence marked a return to the tradition as well. Having seen firsthand the dangers presented by dabblers in animancy, the Order quickly abolished the practice internally, preferring the familiarity of their hammers and forges to the uncertainties of Essence and Adra. Their identity rediscovered, the Knights suppressed their political aspirations and began once again to train their recruits in the art of blacksmithing, recapturing the post-revolutionary ideals of Deerwood and regaining the respect of its citizens as a result.
Good.
Though the machine atop Ter Noaneth had been disabled, it had not seen its last use. Heritage Hill was rebuilt, and no sooner had the first families moved in to resettle the district than members of the Leaden Key, acting under standing orders from their Grand Master, climbed the tower.
No! I did not destroy the machine.
The initiates slew a handful of the new settlers under cover of night, and watched as history repeated itself, the victims reanimating and devouring the survivors. After this second incident, the district would remain
I should have destroyed it. God damn
the
it.
Duke's assassination at the apparent hands of an animancer had caused catastrophic rioting in the streets of Defiance Bay. But those who had escaped the melee in the palace hearings remembered the testimonies of the strange guest who had shown up that day and absolved animancy, implicating the Leaden Key instead. The rumor spread quickly, and soon the popular belief was that the assassin had been a Leaden Key spy. When the legacy had lifted, people came to see it not as a sign that the riots had been according to the god's wishes, as Theos had hoped, but as a confirmation that animancy had never been the source of the problem in the first place. Deerwoodans instead convinced themselves that the riots had somehow purged Defiance Bay of Leaden Key spies, and that the end of Widewind's legacy was their well-deserved reward. The rage against animancers was quickly forgotten, and those who had survived were permitted to return to Brackenberry Sanitarium and
nice. Good.
they might resume their studies. Abidon's renewal brought new vigor and purpose to a god long known for quiet, steady labor. Handicraft saw a revival in the Deerwood, and no smith wanted for an apprentice. Additionally, Abidon's restored interest in preservation led to redoubled efforts to survey Engwithan ruins. Animancers and craftsmen alike found much to study, but tensions with Aer Glanfath rose. As for Stalwart, the Battle of Caron's Scar only strengthened their resolve to unlock the mysteries of Durgan steel and build new marvels with the White Forge. However, Stalwart's ambitions brought them into further conflict with the Raid Serens, as more and more impoverished communities gathered at the border and vowed to finish the work of the Iron Flail. It would be many generations before the region saw peace. The Flames That Whisper clan found a cautious peace with Stalwart, particularly once the villagers heard of the aid the ogres had offered against the Eyeless. The clan moved back into the Russetwood, and as Stalwart grew in prestige, the villagers formed a tighter alliance with their ogre neighbors. Within a generation, ogre traders visited Stalwart, and village hunters were welcome in the Russetwood.
Nice.
Releasing Harmka left the Devil of Carrick with a gnawing dissatisfaction that continued to eat at her long after the Watcher confronted Theos. She resumed her search for the men and women who had raised Cold Morn, clinging to the hope that enacting her revenge might one day allow her to feel something.
It doesn't matter what I did. So, with her, it just doesn't matter what I did. I'm gonna talk over, but it's fine. But because if I did the revenge thing, she'll rust away, and here she dies. So
against the villagers, she felt her arms stick in their sockets and her legs buckle beneath her. The villagers tore her body apart and shattered its segments while she screamed, feeling none of it. Once Maneha had made peace with her memory, she decided the time had come to face her more recent past. For the first time in decades, she returned home to Rawatai, and she found that it had changed as much as she had. New districts had sprung up along the coast, while others withered into crumbling husks, and the streets had changed their course as surely as rivers. Her parents wept with joy at her return. They still ran the old spice shop, and in its many aromas and flavors, she found memories of the places she'd traveled and the people she'd known. She told her story, bottle by bottle, and began to build a life on the soil she knew best. The fortress of Cadnua emerged as a bastion of security in the midst of an untamed land, becoming the envy of every thane and earl in Deerwood. Legend grew over time of its impregnability, and stories of formidable invaders easily scattered by the keep's defenses became popular around the hearths of Deerwoodinians. Likewise, it also became a beacon to travelers, merchants, and visiting dignitaries alike. Reputed as the finest fortress in all Deerwood, people would journey from near and distant lands alike to experience its fabled hospitality and grandeur. After the death of the Master below, a strange quiet fell over the endless paths of Adnua. The attacks on the fortress above ceased, Adnua's silent titan the closest remaining thing to a master in its musty, forgotten passages.
Can apparently save her. I didn't know that.
The Duke Spell's orders by inventing a new trade arrangement with the Anamenfath to accommodate the recovering Deerwooden market. With the Deerwood's people still weakened by Weidman's legacy, the Valian republics easily pushed their would-be competitors out of the market. For her outrageous insubordination and audacity, Pallegina was banished from the republics. She traveled north in the Eastern Reach, avoiding Valian ports and entering the ranks of the kind wayfarers. Despite her bravery and dedication to those in her care, her strange appearance made her feel like an outsider wherever she went. With your business concluded, Haravius quietly took his leave and headed home to Thane Bog. The elders of the Fisher Crane had not warmed to Haravius in his absence, and when he arrived, he was denounced and scorned. Haravius spoke of his deeds and of his communion with Galawain, yet none would support his petition to return to the tribe. One by one, starting with the oldest, Haravius challenged each member of the council to single combat, humiliating the Riau in a series of savage duels. With half the council bloodied and shamed, the elders at last acknowledged Haravius' strength, announcing him a hunter of the Fisher Crane tribe. Upon being granted this title, Haravius calmly left the village and embarked again on his life of wonder.
Ah, that's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. What the hell, Haravius?
Through a number of quiet inquiries, he soon found his way into the underground organization of Aethasians known as the Night Market. Ironically, in learning that the gods had been fabricated, Adair found his faith in Aethus renewed, and that his god was neither alive nor truly a god had become irrelevant. He rose quickly through the ranks of the Night Market for his optimism and for his bold leadership, his ultimate goal to make the Deerwood a place that would welcome followers of the Shining God once again. When the dust settled in Sun and Shadow, Aloth looked upon the remains of Theos Ixarchanon, his former master. He saw where the Grandmaster had gone wrong and what would be required to undo the harm Theos had wrought. With a flick of his wrist, he burned Theos's robe, headdress, and every other symbol of the man's power. Never again, he vowed, should Kith live in fear and blind obedience to an authority they did not understand. Armed with the knowledge and courage he had gained on his journeys with the Watcher, he set out on the long and lonely task of dismantling the Leaden Key. With both their aims fulfilled, Kanarua bid the Watcher farewell and sailed back to his beloved Rawatai. There, he reported on his findings to the Lore College. Kana spoke of the Engwithan people, describing both their vile experiments and their inspiring accomplishments. He spoke too of the destruction of the tablet by the Leaden Key, and the group's efforts to erase the Engwithan legacy from the world. Both inspiration and cautionary tales, he said, could be found in the world beyond Rawatai's borders. Kana urged his people to continue to pursue knowledge abroad, so that the lessons found there might benefit Tekoa. Kana's inability to prove his theory of Engwithan influence diminished his academic standing, but his passion drew much interest from those less concerned with degrees. Kana swiftly became an influential figure in the move toward a more collaborative approach to expansion on the northern continent. In his personal life, he came to enjoy the reputation of an affable eccentric, willing to share grand and impossible secrets, along with a drink and a song. With Theos defeated and the souls released from Sun in Shadow, healthy children were born once again in the Deerwood. Pleasant and peaceful memories rose to fill the cracks in the grieving mother's mind. She returned to the birthing bell, unaware that the village nearby had become an empty desolation in her absence. Thus she began her tireless vigil atop the Adra, awaiting mothers and children who never came. Durance used Magrin's strength only until Theos had been cast from the world, and then swore off her influence entirely. Regret came to weigh heavily on his mind, and a man who had never previously lacked for words or opinions came to embrace silence and contemplation. He continued to wander, penniless and destitute, searching now not for the reason for his goddess's silence, but for a mechanism for revenge. The charred robes he continued to wear as a reminder that he had been burned by his goddess, and not just by the flames of the Godhammer. Sagani experienced the 4 months of her journey back to Masuk in vivid colors. She strove to memorize every moment of her final trip through the Deerwood, Erglonfoth, the Valian Republics, and beyond, preparing to tell her village of what she had seen on her long journey. All of Masuk shared in her triumph, and she felt her pride and elation magnified by the joy of her village. Never again did she doubt the value of her sacrifices. After decades as a long hunter, Sagani finally became one of Masuk's most respected elders. She guided her community with wise counsel, and a generation after she finally passed, another huntress journeyed into the world to find her soul. For you, the death of Theos brought an end to your waking visions, and a silence to the whispers of the past. In their absence, you were able to sleep. The questions of a distant lifetime ceased to trouble your soul. All that remained was what to make of the answer. But at the moment, there was little to be done, and the matter would have to wait. A long journey loomed ahead.
Yes! We have completed Pillars of Eternity. Finally. I can say that. We have completed freaking Pillars of Eternity. God damn, I waited to complete this game for almost 8 years now, I think. 9 years? It's been a crazy amount of time. I know that since this game was released. And I know I played this game like a year or two after it was released. And I never completed it. I played like halfway through the first act and I never got back to playing it because I had some exams and stuff, so I never got back to playing it. And by the time I went back to playing to my PC, yeah, I forgot that this game existed and I formatted it. So I never realized that this game existed until last month. And I finally completed it. It was a good game, I'd say this. It was a great game. I believe it definitely was something that I'd say is, I'd recommend if you are a fan of RPG to play, honestly speaking. It was almost 37 hours, I'll tell. But it was worth playing this game for those 37 hours. And I am more than happy to end my stream right now with the end of this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll not stream tomorrow since I'll find a game to play. I will still play Fallout New Vegas, but if I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, I need to mod the shit out of it and stuff. So, yeah. That's one thing. So yeah, like, I'll see what I can do, which game I can play. Most probably will be another long game. That's all I can promise, but no streams tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do a double upload instead. And I'll see you guys in my next stream. Until then, Peace out.